be in on the end of that pass, of course, and that's normal for a striker. But he has so much quality, you know, and I think he was a little bit unlucky with the final pass towards him, and it was just, or a toe was just in between, or the ball was given too late when he was offside. So I know he's eager to always to be involved in goals and especially score goals, but I'm very pleased with his performance, you know, and that the other teams also have to look to other players, and that Joseph also can give assists, you know. So yeah, I'm really pleased with his performance.
The team's form has turned around drastically over the last 5 games, three wins in a row. What do you pin that down to?
It's always, you know, it starts with team spirit and belief, and what I said, I think 5 or 6 weeks ago, we had a meeting together and really, you know, get together and understand each other on both sides, and yeah, from there on we made some very good progress, and it was already what I saw those 2 weeks on the training ground, that you see, hey, yeah, this is what I see, you know, the respect to each other, the work rate, everything, and you saw the confidence growing, and so maybe not really directly in the results, but you already saw that we improved a lot, you know, during the games, and yeah, this is what you want, of course. And of course, you know, there are still aspects that we can improve and we have to improve, but you know, it's a big step forward again against a very yeah, good team and a good opponent, I think, today.
Coach, a very good performance from Pity as well, 90 minutes. Can you talk about that? And can you talk about what Tito brings that perhaps Barco doesn't?
Yeah, about Tito, he's unpredictable, you know. You have players, you know, you never know what he's gonna do. He's gonna run or he's gonna bounce to you. You know, he's so difficult to defend, and he's so quick. And yeah, that's for every defender very difficult. And yeah, I'm happy that that we have him in our team, of course, and I know he's eager always to play, but sometimes you have to make choices. But yeah, now is his time, and he did a great job. He scored, of course, the first goal, and he was dangerous, hit the post, and yeah, very pleased. And the first one was
about Pity's performance.
Yes, of course. No, I think Pity, you know, everybody could saw that he was improving, yeah, during the game also, I think, and. Yeah, you saw some highlights what he can bring to the team, and so that's why I also, you know, let him stand for 90 minutes, because I know there is very quick another game coming up, but still, yeah, sometimes you have to get that feeling, you know, for 90 minutes, but also maybe make a goal and assist, and he was very close to that, and so I think he can be satisfied to look back to this game, and that yeah, he make progress, and I think still he can do better, but yeah, this is a good start, that's for sure.
Pozuelo has been so impressive this year for Toronto, but he did not make an impact really at all tonight. What was your strategy to bottle him up?
No, not only him, of course. Bradley is also. There are the engines of the team, you know, the brains of the team, and we want to avoid that they can, yeah, do their play what they normally used to, and there is always try to get pressure on them, and sometimes, yeah, you cannot avoid that, and then you see the quality, of course, of those players. But I think we played really compact when we needed to be, and not just running out like crazy and try to press, but stay compact and try to choose the right moments. And yeah, I think in that defensive part we did also a good job today.
How big is a win like this, coming off the short amount of rest that you have and the games that you have coming up with 6 left to go?
Yeah, no, it's a big win. Of course, you know, only 2 days of rest. You couldn't train almost. It's a recovery only. Maybe some walkthrough between, okay, this is how we want. If we want to press, because maybe we thought, okay, they're gonna play with 5 in the back or 3 in the back, and so that we had spoken about. But also, if they just play like they normally do. Yeah, this helps us, because it's a tough period this time with such an amount of games, and yeah, it gives you extra energy, for the next game if you have a good result. That's for sure, and so it's for every team when you are in this kind of situation periods with a lot of games. Good results helps in that, and. You always see when the results not are as good, you will see small pains with players, they're complaining, and now everybody wants to be involved, and that's always the case in this kind of situations.
Jared and Joe. Toronto made 3 quick subs at the start of the second half, had a bit of spell of possession as well. What sort of changes were you able to make tactically without making like a knee-jerk sub, but to kind of regain control of the game?
No, sometimes they bring in fresh subs, and we have to adjust a little bit, and you have to read the game a little bit. Okay, what's the intention of the team, of the opponent right now? What the coach say to those players going to play more up front, or so that's. And I think we have enough intelligence, that they can solve them themselves. They put the strong striker in. Yeah, that's a different type, of course, than the other one who was up front. He's more quick and running into gaps, and yeah, he's more like a target man, and people playing around him get the second ball, and I think they adapted very well. I didn't have to say that much. We played very concentrated and played compact when we needed to.
Joe and Felipe?
Looking ahead to this weekend, Atlanta plays Orlando City. It's kind of a geographic rival.
Yes.
Has anyone kind of talked to you about that rivalry aspect?
I heard, we're going to expect like 72,000 people here, so that means, there is something at stake, and I'm looking forward to it. It's always nice to have special games like derbies, and this is kind of derby. I'm really looking forward, and hopefully we can have a positive result at the end.
Frank, were you surprised at all tonight, or in general, since being in MLS, a referee's reluctance to really punish a tough tackle in this league?
No, normally I think today maybe the challenge on Miles was a harsh challenge. Couldn't see the replay, so I don't know. Sometimes they maybe give a red card, but. I think you have in different leagues they allow a little bit more than other leagues, and it's like England also, and this is coming close to England, and sometimes you're surprised, but I think we still have the respect for the referees, and they have the VAR now, and then they can change that decision, so that's good, I think.
Frank, I don't know how much pressure you were feeling just personally, as the team got off to a tough start. Is this kind of a relief to you? How are you feeling personally now to see this, what you kind of hope to see come into effect, happening actually on the field?
Yeah, I think, when you are managing a club like Atlanta United FC, and they are always want to, because they had a great result, but also the stature of the club is that they want to be always involved, in the championship or battle for the championship. And when the results are not good, there is always pressure for every manager who is there at that moment. And I'm used to that, to that pressure as a player and as a manager. And I can only do what where I came for, why I came here, is to give 100% and then give my ideas and with my staff to the players. And I always say it takes time, and of course there is pressure. You want to have that first win or a clean sheet and everything. And but I always say you have to have patience, and because you cannot change from suddenly from 0 to 10. No, you have to. It goes step by step, and they had a great season last season, and it's a different season now, and I think we are coming towards where we want to be, and that's of course a great feeling. But we have to be focused for every game and work hard for every game to get these kind of results, and everybody knows that. not only the staff but also the players.
Last two, Doug and Chris.
I was curious if you wanted to talk about your bet with Darren from the Champions League and what you're going to have to do tomorrow.
Yeah, he said it. He just came with that idea. I think after or before the first game. I don't know, but I had to bring fish and chips or something like that, and maybe on wooden shoes. I don't know what it was, but it didn't sound good. Yeah, it was a disappointing results, of course. But he won, and so I have to do something probably. But I can handle that. No problem.
Next one, Chris.
Before the first goal, Leandro Gonzalez-Pirez made about a 60-yard recovery run to break up a play in the box, and Miles Robinson had a lunging interception to keep what would have been a pretty clear shot on goal. How important were they individually in those moments and just throughout the game?
No, I think lately already those two are in a great form. They're showing that, especially defensive-wise, because that's a job, of course. But they're doing a great job, and especially those two moments that you just mentioned. Yeah, we were crucial, of course. When you're coming down against a team who also wants to drop back and wants to make you suffer in transition. So it was crucial moments. I didn't know if it was offside, but he made a great recovery afterwards. And but those two are in good form, and hopefully they can stay like that. So.
Thanks, guys.
Alejandra para Bereavisión. Al parecer el equipo estaba como en un hueco y vemos que va subiendo ahora, ¿verdad? Con los resultados que vemos en el marcador. Desde su punto de vista, ¿cuál fue la clave para tornarse hacia arriba?
Yo creo la reunión que hemos tenido y creemos que somos nuestros valores, no solo mío, pero lo más importante, los jugadores, que son los valores y valores de entrenamiento, del juego y cuando hemos hablado sobre hemos salido después de la reunión, yo creo muy positiva, yo puedo ver directamente después el entrenamiento, era un diferente ambiente en este momento, y yo creo que era hace un mes más o menos, y podíamos entrenar 2 semanas seguidas sin partido y podemos era la primera vez que podemos entrenar con todos los jugadores que están dentro de nuestra roster. Y yo creo que era clave en este momento.